It's a poor decision. Cheers.
Today on Poor Decisions, we're going to be talking about the ever-debated topic of friends with benefits.
Yes, we are.
We might spill some tea today.
Or some milkshake.
Or some milkshake. I have Claudia Sulewski with me today.
Hi, guys.
And have you ever been in one of these situations?
I have.
Okay, that makes both of us. Are you ready to get into it?
Let's do this. Cheers, girl.
Cheers. Today's cocktail is called Have Your Cake and Drink It Too.
Very fitting.
You can have both. Why not?
Why not?
So we've all been in those situations where we're not really looking for anything serious, but like the thirst is real. That's where Friends with Benefits comes in. So we're going to answer some of your questions about the topic, and I feel like we have some good experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
I feel like Starbucks should make one of these.
Oh my god.
Don't take that idea. We've patented it.
My people are working on
Yeah.
it. We're gonna sign a contract.
First question. How do I ask someone or present the idea of Friends with Benefits?
Okay, I feel like personally, there's never really a moment where you're like, hey, can we be friends with
Yeah.
benefits? Like, it kind of just happens without you realizing and being like, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's the intention? You can never change anyone. And so I think from the beginning, you gotta know where both of you guys lie.
The next question naturally would be, what are some rules to consider?
We're gonna lay them down on you guys.
For me, rule number one, always be into communication.
Always.
And say, you know what? If one of us starts feeling something, we've got to be upfront about it. You don't want to be that person that is really kind of falling for them and they are off dating other people.
Another rule is sticking to your word and like actually following through with what you're agreeing and stuff.
Definitely. Yep.
Right? Think about when you hook up with someone. It's great, it's sexual, it's fun, whatever. The next morning you wake up and you're cuddling. I'm like a hopeless romantic, and so with that I'm like, yes, bring on the cuddles. Yes, bring on the morning talks. But like,
Yeah.
can you have that?
Yeah, and is it the situation where like you always have to be like, I need to go home?
You gotta figure out though, you gotta set that all up before you even begin. Because if you start cuddling and you start going on dates, that's
I'm very protective of my emotions now after
Yeah.
I've been like heartbroken so many times. You want to protect yourself first.
You gotta make yourself a priority. That's another rule.
You do. And like a rule for myself was to be dating other people while having this friends with benefits. Okay, that sounds like
No.
very promiscuous.
No. You know what that does? That does open up the door of just like showing that this isn't just like a committed thing. So if someone else comes across, you should be able to be like, hey, this was fun, this is great, whatever, but I met someone else.
Yeah. Some people were asking about kissing as a factor. I know that can be like an intimate thing, but like naturally I just kiss every
I feel like
dude.
Like every dude. But
Okay, no, not like every dude.
every single man who walks into my life. When you're hooking up, hooking up, whatever goes. But like, what about the moments when it's like midday and you're hanging out and all
Yeah.
of a sudden they start kissing you?
Being lovey-dovey and PDA in public? Probably not.
Yeah, like if you're gonna start PDAing it, then
Might as well just
you might
be
as well
full-blown
go.
relationship.
Exactly.
STDs. I didn't even think about that.
Oh.
The thing about Friends with Benefits is that you're already pretty close to that person. So you can really be honest with them.
In general, you should always be safe and always be aware and, protection, all that stuff. If you are on the side, seeing other people, whatever, then you definitely need to let the other person know.
Yeah. Always use protection.
Just like always. Your body is a temple.
Yeah. Treat it as one.
Milkshakes.
We're like, treat your body right.
This is how you do it.
The next question is, he broke up with me, but wants to be friends with benefits.
No.
Never.
Absolutely not.
This happened to me with my high school boyfriend. He went to college, I went to college, and then he was like, maybe we can just keep this as like a hookup thing when we're in Dallas. And I was like, this is so rude right now.
If you've already been in a relationship, those emotions are there. Whether you like to admit it or not, you can't switch over like that.
That's where a guy wants his cake.
And wants to drink it
honestly.
too. No.
The next question is, I want to keep my friends with benefits situation a secret. Is that okay? Is it doable?
Venting to someone outside of the situation is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
You can't go to the dude that you're hooking up with for advice on the thing that you guys are doing.
I think at least having one person know what's going on, because whether you like it or not, things might crash and burn, and you need someone to kind of help you pick up the pieces if that happens. Someone asks, I fell for him or her. What do I do?
You tell them
Yeah.
you cannot ignore that. just like the longer you wait, the worse it's gonna get.
You've just got to be prepared for if they aren't ready to take their relationship further, or if they don't really have those feelings. You know, and I wouldn't get offended because it's like they're obviously attracted to you.
You know, like maybe you guys end up becoming the one and getting married, and then it was all worth it. And then bam, would you look at that? Your life is set. So
Yeah, all those Friends with Benefits movies ended like that.
clearly,
You know, the one with Mila Kunis and Justin
no
Timberlake.
strings attached.
Yes.
But also, don't get your hopes up because this is a very rare situation that would happen. Like, that was a movie, a rom-com.
And there's always someone out there for you, and you don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you, and you just kind of have to constantly remind yourself that.
Respect yourself.
Yep. The next question is, I've met someone else. Do I need to have the breakup talk?
Yeah.
And, you know, they should be understanding.
Yeah. Like, you can't just, like, avoid the conversation because they're going to still think that thing is going on, and then they're going to find out there's someone else. Even if you think it's not, like, a thing, it is a thing.
Finally, someone asks, how do I remain friends with this person even after we're kind of friends with benefits? I mean, I did it.
You did it. Yeah.
I definitely had some time away from that person just for a little bit to kind of also be respectful out of the person I was dating, to be like, okay, I just want to make sure that I don't have feelings for this person. It helped me to kind of talk about my relationship with that person.
Ooh, that's a really good point.
Because then it kind of really firmly drew the line of like, all right, now we're just friends.
Also, if, you know, you want to hang out with them with, like, your friend group or do something very, very friendly based, I think that kind of helps for both of you guys to, like, realize and notice the stuff that you appreciated about the other person as a friend.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's not gonna be complicated.
It's a rocky path.
It is.
Okay, you gotta know.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared.
Shugs the drink.
So what would you say is the biggest thing we learned?
Through this cake-filled, sloppy conversation, I think you've both come to the realization that communication is key.
Yes.
And honestly, just respecting each other, because throughout the whole thing, there's going to be emotions, there's going to, you know, whatever it is.
And I think definitely never make assumptions.
Never
Don't go
make
into it
assumptions.
making assumptions. Don't go into it thinking you can change the person or that
Yeah.
things might turn out the way you want them to. You will end up getting hurt in the process.
Exactly. Go into it with an open mind and open legs.
Oh my God! Open mind, open legs, and closed heart.
But always wear protection.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here today, having this with me.
Candace, it's been a lovely time.
Please let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys have any stories, any horror stories.
Oh my God, tell us.
I would
Spill
love,
the
I love the
tea.
goss. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And catch me every Thursday for a new Poor Decisions. And please follow
Claudia.
on all your social
Platforms.
Perfect, which are?
Just Claudia Sulewski. YouTube, the whole thing, yeah.
I'm Candy Lowry on Instagram, the Candace Lowry on Twitter, and Candace Lowry on YouTube. We'll put it down there.
We'll put it all down there. Guys, don't even worry. Just go down on the, yeah.
All right, I guess I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.